All right, watching the MWJHL here on Game Time TV. MWJHL alongside Cat Arts, and the puck is down. This hockey game is underway between the Grey Owls and the Silvertips. We have some call-ups for the Owls. We will get names and information for you during the intermission. Puck comes down, now they flip it in. Kuzak mishandled the puck, and now the Owls will control it back out to center. They'll flip it in. Tips will work it. Back up the seam. McDonald can't play it. Now it's quickly up to the middle. They'll shoot it back in. And they'll roll it off the window. Here's another shot. And that's gloved by Kuzak. They both call-ups, Cat, having an immediate impact in this game.
Definitely. They just... Sometimes, though, when you're being pulled up to a higher age bracket, you have the... play hard from your younger age bracket, depending on which team and whatnot.
Yeah, example would be Emma Platt last year. Puck comes back out. Now they send us all the way down. Here's Alyssa Boff. We're just underway in this opening period. Puck rolls out. Here's Randy Turek at the point. They'll watch it at the situation. Back in front. Oh, falling down there awkwardly was Tosh. Just underway here in this opening period. Michael Gill alongside the wonderful Chad Erickson. Puck comes down. Now they work it down. And they'll flip it across ice. By the way, pales in comparison to teamwork. We had this equipment up and set up in about a record time, 13 or so minutes. From the time this last game cleared out till the game started here. And they'll flip it in. Teamwork makes the dream work. And that's the part of a broadcast crew that often goes unnoticed. Puck comes back out here from the tips, and they'll work it back down 18-20 here to go in the first period, but Juliet will steal it. Now the tips have it at the blue line. This is the fourth to last regular season game for the MWJHL. There's 3 games tomorrow. One starting at 2 o'clock at East End Arena, which we will not have coverage of. But our next broadcast here on Game Time will be the Stars and the Robinson brings the puck up. Now they wait for it back in the zone. It's going to be the Stars and the Ice getting underway at 5 o'clock. And at 10 after 7, it's going to be the last game of the season between the Blizzard and the Owls. Here's another chance out in front. Oh, the shot just went wide. Kusic was way out of the net. Now they work it back in. Now they flip it all the way around. I'm not even sure if that's Kusic. That doesn't even look like her. Puck comes back. Now they work at it down to the middle. Here's another shot. And we'll figure it all out during the intermission. Puck comes back in. Now they work across ice. Here's the quick chip. Reading Wheat makes these games an adventure with call-ups and whatnot.
She has the pleasure, if it's not Kuzak, of wearing Kuzak's number. Right?
Joy?
She has the honor and the pleasure to wear her number if it's not her.
Yeah, back out. I think it is her. I mean, we saw in the warm-up, but everything but it looks like for her. Puck comes down. Now they work this back in the middle. By the way, I hate to cut in with some breaking news, but for those political junkies out there, Bernie Sanders is predicted to win the Nevada caucuses due to early media projections. Puck comes down. Now they work it down, and they use the word decisive in their release. Here comes McKenna Riley right on. And there's a nice sight back in the goal for the Owls. It's Hallie Uchin, who missed the last 3 games with a lower body injury. Had the privilege of actually running into her yesterday at the Winnipeg Blues Celtics Steelers game. As she was there cheering on. I don't exactly know. Puck comes out. Here's a glove stop by Uchin. You know what she was cheering on there, Kat? Or just enjoying the hockey game?
I think it was more enjoying the hockey game and enjoying watching the awkward pads of the Steelers goaltender.
Yeah,
With a bright red and white shirt and bright Christmas colored green.
Poor color coordination there by Roy DeMelli.
But you know it's him.
Buddy, if you're watching, we love you. Puck comes down. Now they worked it cross ice. They'll flip it down all the way into the corner. Back out off the winner. I don't know why Roy DeMelli would be watching, but he might be. And this is going to come all the way down ice. It'll be the call. Yuchi made those 2 glove saves early.
We were also commenting on how some of their shots just looked like they were sore. There was a guy, defenseman, that kind of did like a nosedive and had the puck hit his rib.
By the way, we will keep you updated on that massive hockey game taking place at Tundra Oil and Gas Place in Verdun between the Blues and the Oil Capitals. Puck comes down. Now they work it around. So believe it or not to stray too far from the subject at hand, because it is one of our properties that we broadcast on the radio side, as another puck comes in on Yuchin and 2 players collide in behind the net for whatever reason. I would not be surprised if those were interlate U18 players. And as such, we'll get that information for you.
Size-wise, they look similar.
Puck comes across, yeah, they do. Works it, cross ice we did. Their series earlier in the week was wrapped up against the Admirals. Here comes Tosh. Tosh will slide it in. 3-3. This should be a relatively close game with 2 teams that are close in the standings. We should repeat, there's nothing to play for here really tonight. Thanks to that overtime heroics from Courtney Markle. Here's a chance in front. They stole the point, but was necessary to ensure that there would not be anything to play for here tonight. We have back-to-back icings. And we'll have the face-off to the right of Yuchin.
I'm wondering if they have the call-up ladies all on the same line.
Almost looks like it.
Which is super cool.
And why wouldn't you? Because they know each other. Puck comes back. Works it, and we know for one that Jane Weir is not playing tonight. She's serving a suspension for an altercation that happened at the end of the last Owl game, or near the end. That was quite something. We didn't get that on camera. We had James on radio that night. Here's Leninda right on. That goes wide of the goal. Under 6 minutes gone. Now they work it back out. They'll work it cross ice. Here's Leninda on the backhand. Oh, Yuchin made the nice stop. The one thing about Yuchin, Chad, and we saw this in the can play game against the Ice. She'll hold her team in the game for about 2 periods, and that's when her team kind of falls off the map a little bit with her in net. Here's a chance out in front. No, not against Yuchin. You're only as good of a goalie as your team is in front of you. So puck comes down. Now they have it out to the side. That doesn't work. Now they work it down to the corner. Works it in. Here's that quick opportunity here for Bryn Schmidt. Schmidt moving in the shot. Oh, that did not miss by much. Bryn Schmidt. Wonder how conservative she's going to play. She is right on the line of another penalty minute possible infraction. So they'll have to be careful how they allocate the ice time for her to make sure that she doesn't miss any playoff games, because the infractions tonight do count for suspension regardless of the playoffs. Everything resets after tonight. So puck comes back. Yeah, it resets back to 0. Here's a chance the Owls will flip it out. Yeah, they got them all on one line.
That's kind of neat.
Now they shoot it in. They'll try to play it around arguably one of the toughest defenders in Brooklyn Riley, and I'm pretty sure that is Sarah Kusat. Just on the way she's been moving. That's very Sarah-like. Yeah. She'll push her way out. I'll get you to chat with maybe Ryan Howard-Kelsey during the intermission when we walked by and we did all that AP information straightened out. Here's the chance right back in. That's a nice pass, Dave. Back to another nice stop. Now they worked it all the way around. Back in. No Larice Pilling tonight. I do not see her on the bench, actually. It's appeared to be a one-man operation in the goal. Remember, Larice suffering a lower body injury. Here's Robinson. Now behind the net, one of the few players that I'm pretty sure is wanting the ice tonight after missing a sizable chunk of the season due to a mid-range body injury. I don't know if you classify her injury as upper or lower, but backed out off the window. Here they shoot it, that just goes wide of the goal. Now they play it back to the wall. Owls will handle it. They'll spin back. And there'll be 11 minutes, 15 seconds left in a scoreless first period. Here's Tirith. Up the window, they'll shoot it down. It doesn't work for Julius. Julius goes right back. Emma Julius back out front. Here's another chance that's swatted back. Works it down. Now along the corner. Now we have an opportunity. And that's going to be grabbed by Krusak. Face-off will be to the right. Now they work it back off the wall. Trying to play this around. Back out quickly, they'll shoot it all the way around. Here's Canvin. Canvin back in. Now they play it off the wall. Works it back in. Puck comes back out now. Works it in. Works it down. Back across ice. All right, we got that information straightened out. Drives it in. Here's the chance behind the goal. This looks like Courtney Allison, number 2. Sends it back up. Yeah, that's who it is. They'll send it down. And that's going to be another icing call. These teams a little slow and lethargic to get going in the first 10 minutes and 20 seconds of this game. 8-7 the shots. It's been relatively even. I think that speaks to how relatively even these two teams are in the standings. Puck will roll to Uchin. She'll grab another one. And that's somebody that I'm pretty sure, Chad, is happy to see a lot of pucks early after missing time due to injury.
I'm pretty sure that anyone, especially on a game like this where she might have to play playoffs, to have that kind of refresher and pucks thrown at her, I'm sure she's happy.
Yep. Now they worked it cross ice. B1 semifinal. Monarchs have defeated the Sharks 5-4 to take a 2-1 series lead.
What age group?
That's coming from Hockey Winnipeg and the B1 division. Puck comes down. Here's a chance. They'll filter all the scores to my phone. Wonderful people. Now they worked it all the way around. Puck comes out front. Oh, one of the tips blew a tire there. Doesn't have to be a penalty. It's been a relatively calm start to the game. And I think it just speaks to the magnitude of what's kind of at stake here, which isn't really anything but bragging rights. Puck comes down. Here's a shot that's not going to work. Now this goes quickly out front. Another opportunity in the corner there. That looked like Fiona Dunn that took the spill there. Back out now. Here's Tips quickly out. Long pass intended there for, is that Fernie? Yes, it is, and it's icing again. I applaud what both teams are trying to do, and that's kind of hit the home run pass early. Puck comes back. Now they work it around. Tries to play this cross ice. Another shot right on that, stopped by Kusat. And we're going to have face off to the right. Yeah, that is Sarah, the way she's moving. Sarah always is moving after each, in between each face off. Puck comes down, so Sarah Kusat in the net. To our right, Hallie Uchin in the net to our left. And here come the Tips, quick up the ice. They'll send it through. This might be a rare breakaway. Puck comes across. It looks like McDonald. McDonald slowed up the shot. Oh, she waited for the traffic to get there, and it never did. Here comes Clearick. Batting up now here for Jones. Stephanie Jones just turned around. Jones will work it back door quickly up the ice. Here's McKenna Riley. McKenna Riley looking, shooting. Oh, had that top corner pitch. Uchin actually followed that puck with her glove, and it went over, so she may have had it actually if it was any lower. Here's Jones. Jones in the corner at the work with Bryn Schmidt. Schmidt way into the corner. She seems to be a little bit tentative. Puck comes back. Now they work it in. Just an observation. Here's another shot stopped by Kusat. 11-9 the shot on net. Puck comes back in front again. Works it. And the Tips will try to bang this out to center ice. That does not work. Here's another shot stopped by Canvin. Actually went wide. 5-5, but Cure can't handle it. Quickly out front on a bit of a jam job. And this does not work. Here's the steal. Put up the wall. Allison under Ponty Pit. Moving in quickly. This looks like Oakley, and a nice left pad stop. There by Hallie Uchin, who's on her team early on. And now we might have a penalty, a stick penalty in behind the play. And what's the call? It's going to be Allison for... Did you see a signal?
None.
Body contact?
I didn't see a signal. Any signal.
Well, whatever he did it with a back turned, and the scorekeeper must have saw it. Puck comes across, so not... Anyway, it is Allison in the box. And now here to me, Alice short-handed. They'll send this puck down. Trying to tap the ice. Tips on the power play. They'll work it through. Now they send it back to the corner quickly out of the zone. They'll work it in. Big play here by Ben Schmidt. Tips trying to get possession. Back for Schmidt. She's going to look. Head up all the way. 5:53 to go here in this opening period. No score. Tips and Owls playing a relatively clean, relatively close, and mostly even hockey game so far. Puck comes back to the line. Here's another shot right to the point. That's stopped by Uchin. She's just in such settled position early on. And the puck is just hitting her like it's a beach ball right now. Puck comes down, and that's a good term for a goal. You want to hear that. It's like a beach ball. So that means the puck is magnified and it's not being a problem of hindrance. Here's McDonald. Drops it back for Laninja. Laninja moving. Oh, cross ice. Oh, nice. Opportunity there to try to slide for McDonald, and that went over top of the net. A cheeky little in tight play. Back to the middle of the ice there. Here's the chance to bet. Stopped by Uchin again. Tips are grinding this down. Robinson back with Curick. Rolls it around the wall back for Robinson. Now they have a chance. They'll steal it cross ice. This has not worked out in front. Oh, nice save by Sarah. In tight. And she'll make the stop. Face-off will be to the right. 4:36 to go. 7 seconds in the minor to Courtney Allison. Puck comes in. Now they work it off the window. Here's that. Oh, Hillis tried to steal it. Just about walked away with a breakaway, and that's going to be an icing call on the Owls as the penalty was over. Yeah, they tried that little dump. I think they wanted to see. There was a lot of that last night too, by the way, in our game. Dumps with a second left in the penalty, which could have gone either way. Now they work it back in. One noticeable absence for the Grey Owls to start this one is number 7, Tony Conrad. Usually see her flying around. And now it's going to be quickly on the face-off. Kira Wood will take it. Back to the corner now. There's the defense trying to play this across. Wearing Jaden Weir's jersey. Puck comes down. 13, puck comes across. Now they'll shoot it all the way around. Back in front, they score! And the Tips have a rare lead at 1-0.
Was that Smith's goal?
That should be Bryn Schmidt. Remember, the season series is still technically up for grabs at 2-1 Tips. Puck comes down. I wonder if they're saving Courtney Markle for tomorrow, knowing that the Blizzard have a lot to play for and they want to try to mess that up a little bit. Puck comes down, especially knowing that they could see the Blizzard in round 1. Here's another shot. Long one in on Uchin. All three goes back to get it. Now they work it cross ice. Back to the point. They'll chip it in. Michael Yell, Chad Erickson. First period is 3:18 left in it. Now they play it all the way around. Drives it in. And they'll play it away. Back into the middle. Trying to just decipher. Yeah, that looked like that was Bryn Schmidt, number 10. Who scored that goal from a defensive position.
I'm pretty positive it was. Archie was the first one through on the flyby.
He thought will be to the right of Syracuse does. Now they play it off the window. Puck comes back in. Tips will move this up. Long pass cut into the middle. Keurig will cut it off. Now for Bryn Schmidt. Trying to work this down. What we'll do is the winning team will predominantly have, since it's the last regular season game for a lot of these veterans, we'll try to get them on the radio one more time before the playoffs. Puck goes down, and that's going to be another icing call. The Owls have iced the puck 5 or 6 times or more. Here.
Makes it hard for the, or harder for the defensemen when it's consistently in their zone.
Yeah, it makes it hard, but I'll be honest, it's also not all that surprising when the lines are kind of disjointed because so many people are gone. Puck comes back across here. They flip it now. It's going to be Hillis. Works it around. Now they drive it. Doesn't work. Back in. Here's Wood. Actually, that's Byron now. Going right to the net looking for a puck. We're in the final. Under 2 minutes remaining. Now they drive it. There's a chance for Hillis. Too far. And that to be grabbed by Klusath. she'll hang on.
It almost looks like the Tips are missing a player or two as well.
Sorry?
The Tips bench looks a little bit.
Yeah, they're missing players. There's no doubt about that. I haven't seen Ashwood Graham. I haven't seen bat out off the window. He'll just steal. I haven't seen Adam DeGrave. Number 8. Putnam's back in here now. The Owls back in at their own zone. The one thing about the AP call-ups too is they can give the team a bit of a jolt of energy. That's what we're seeing so far. Here's the shot. Quickly working it through. Now they play it all the way down. 1-0 the Tips lead. Has been a combined 29 shots in this period up the window. Now they shoot it in. Here's Robinson. Back to play it. Brent Schmidt had the tip goal. As they'll work it back to the corner. Owls will quickly take it. Back in now for Laninja. Laninja. Also the short bench helps those players that may not see a lot of ice get more ice and in prominent positions. Now they worked it in. Here's McDonald. Trying to play it far side. They'll work it off. Final 20 seconds of the period. And they'll flip it in. Long lead play. Here's the chance for McDonald. Right in. That's it knocked away. Now they work it in. And that's going to be it for one period here. And Brent Schmidt has the game's only goal.
I'm not sure who's wearing 13 for the Owls as it's an AP. But that last play, she was really in on the play and did a great job.
Yeah, we'll get those names for the AP players right now during the intermission, and then we will be back with the second period right after this on Game Time. All right, second period, nicely on their way. The Tips with a 1-0 lead on a goal by Bryn Schmidt. Here's a quick opportunity right back in, and they'll shoot it all the way down. Now they play it off the window. Here's this chance in front. Now this is going to be control. Back here now for Gardner. At the point right on that stop by Kusat. She'll swing it to the corner. By the way, it appears that the Carolina Hurricanes have an emergency goalie in net by the name of David Ayers against the Toronto Maple Leafs right now. And we'll see. Michael Chad Erickson.
And when you said it was the Zamboni driver, that's pretty cool that
Yeah,
you get to make an NHL debut.
It's the Zamboni driver for Rito Coliseum and the Mattamy Athletic Center, which is the practice facility. Puck comes back out off the window. They'll play it around the net. And I have some breaking news. You want to hear it?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
At Tundra Oil and Gas Place, Will Gursky in the net for the Blues has surrendered a goal to Johnson Heaney a minute 22 in. So it is 1-0 for Verdon over the Winnipeg Blues, and that is great news for the Steelers, who come into the night 2 points ahead of the Winnipeg Blues.
At least they lasted more than the 9 seconds that Selkirk did with their good.
Yeah, that was something. Put them back out. Now, reaching it across. My goodness, Syracuse makes the save. Why did they take the shot off the board? Puck comes back. Anyway, 18-16. The shot, dude. We were 2 minutes in. Uchin has another one. Right in on goal. And she'll make the save.
Maybe it's just me when I go to games that they get quick goals against.
And yes, I am Chad. Bill Christensen, of course, sitting by his computer, watching the Oil Caps game, apparently.
Is he related to the U18 Interlake Christensen?
With bated breath, puck comes back out. No, there's no announcement. Or there's no relation, I don't think. Although there might be a Christensen that I know of it might be related. Puck comes back across, but I highly doubt it. By the way, the APs, thanks to Cat for doing the research. And these are number 14, Ali Rakowski. Number 12, Christensen, the first name escapes me. And it's number 13, Shivers.
I'll be able to look it up here.
I have the roster somewhere in the bag. My apologies.
I have their team website up. I just got to do it in between whistles.
Okay, perfect. As soon as you say the names, they're going to come back to me. What comes across, that's the problem when you do so many games. Here's a shot stopped by Kusak.
So Natalie Shivers?
Is that the Bantam team? Yeah.
This is U18.
Okay, perfect. Go up. Oh, there it is. Ali Rakowski and Natalie Shivers. And just a minute.
Taylor Christensen?
I'll find the other one. Puck comes back. Oh, yeah, that might be the captain because she's not spelled.
She's spelled different, right?
She's spelled differently, right? So that's the captain. Taylor Christensen. And you had told me that there was a 22 helmet. So that made sense now. It's Taylor Christensen, Ali Witkowski, and what was the other one?
Shivers.
I'm going to write it down. Shivers.
Yeah, did you want the first
one? Comes out here to quit steal. I worked it down as Julius, so we got that straightened away. My apologies.
It's Natalie Shivers.
Natalie Shivers, thank you. Now they work it in. Back to the wall. Early in the second period, the shots are 20-17. In a very evenly played game so far. 4 minutes gone, second period. The other part of this is apparently the emergency goalie for the Carolina Hurricanes has now surrendered 2 goals to John Tavares and Pierre Engwall.
Still pretty cool though that he's playing NHL.
Scott Foster, anybody? Puck comes back. Now Foster, of course, was the emergency goalie that shut the Jets out a few years ago when they were in Chicago. Here's Brent Schmidt trying to work it across ice. The Leafs have basically been given a gift. As they'll work it across. James Reimer started the game. He left the game due to injury, and his backup has also left the game. Back in front, here's another one. Oh, that's just eluded wide. Here's another wraparound. That doesn't work. Puck comes in. I know what the Owls did. They're hoping that at least 2 or 3 of these players for Interlake. Here's the steal, and Kustad had it behind her. Nice stop.
Well, 2 of the 3 graduate this year, and 1 is in grade 11.
Yeah. So I'm thinking they're hoping that one of those 2 joins and then the other one joins next year. It's kind of the line of thought.
I mean, it's smart.
Puck comes down. I know Rakowski was committed. We broke the news during the broadcast. to a school in Nebraska. Here's a shot stop by Kusat. Another opportunity. Ho, ho, ho. Keeps it tight on the ice.
That doesn't mean, though, that when they coaches call up that they know who's going where or what's going on. Right?
Yeah, Sarah Kusat is making some big saves. You're to keep her team in it. Works it in. Now they have a chance. Puck comes in. One of the Tips players is now not involved in this one. Got a hold of me and has been requesting score updates. So we'll keep everybody abreast of what's going on. Puck comes out. Here's Wood. That doesn't work. Shot. Fiona Dunn is there. 6 minutes gone. This game is kind of, I don't want to say it has the scrimmage feeling, because that would be a little disrespectful, but it almost has that feeling. Puck comes down. Puck comes all the way around. Tips, of course, learning to play with a lead has not been easy. Puck comes down. Now they work it in. Here's McKenna Riley. Puck comes back, working it. Now they work it through for, it's going to be Canvin. Through off the wall for Tashansky. Kennedy Tashansky right on! Oh, Kutat made another nice save. My only issue with that is she left a rebound right there for the taking.
I was just thinking that.
But they cleared it back to the line. Here's Allison right on. And Kutat is up to number 25 already.
I was thinking that just before you said it, had there been an opponent's team there, that would have been an opportunity.
Yeah.
But the defensemen did a good job of helping.
I'll come back. Here's an opportunity. They'll work it. They'll shoot it all the way around. Now they'll drive it back in. Trying to lift it back to the corner. Puck goes around. Now they work for it. Here's a chance. Trying to shimmy with it. That does not work. Back to the line. And there's going to be a penalty now to the Tips. 12:39 remaining.
That one I did see. That was a high stick.
Yeah. It's very hard to get a high-sticking double minor in this league because they wear cages. To cut somebody inside a cage, you almost have to go underneath the helmet. It's possible.
At that point, it's almost an attempt to injure, though.
Puck comes away. Now they play it off the wall. Here's a chance in front, they score. 1-1 on the power play.
Did we have 13 as Witowski?
It's going to be...
Because she definitely got an assist on there somewhere.
Yeah, it's going to be Tashansky that scored. It's going to take me just a quick second to reload the graphic. I turned it off to save the iPad battery.
Do you need a charging cord? I have that.
No, it's all
No,
good.
that was Shivers that had the assist on there.
Yeah, okay. So Shivers from... I don't think I've ever heard a name pronounced Shivers. I think it's... Every termination I've heard is Shivers. That comes down. The Shivers is a little too cold. It comes back. Now they work it out. There used to be a hockey player, but I know of it. Said, I don't want to be known as Shivers. He said that to come across as cold-hearted. Puck comes back. Granted, you are the last name that you're given. And... Whoops.
Why do we have a shootout graphic?
Yeah, I know. My apologies. There you go. Puck comes away. I hit the wrong button.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah, not my best day today. Is it ever? Here's Allison. Cross ice. 11:16 left here in the second period. Here they come off the wall. They got another break. Moving in the shot. Scores! Owls with 2 straight. And that's going to be the Tashansky again.
4.
4, that's Jones. And that's Stephanie Jones. Now they work it around. We are 11 minutes gone here, 11 minutes remaining, sorry, in the second period, so 9 minutes gone. Here come the tips. It's a 2-on-1, 2-on-2 if they hurry. Shot that stop by Uchin, the rebound. And now one of the Owls gets run over. That's going to be a tip penalty, 155 million% for a cross check. That is in the rather obvious category. And that's going to be a 2-minute penalty, I believe. Owl getting jump started by a bunch of APs tonight. Anyway, now they worked it through off the window. Sends it across. By the way, in case you're wondering what an emergency goalie contract is, $500 in his game-worn jersey.
That's pretty sweet, though.
They have a picture of the exhibit of the contract that he signed. Riley, by the way, in the penalty box. And it says 500 buckaroos in a jersey for the guy.
He may never play NHL, so to...
Sorry?
You know, he may never play NHL again, so to be able to play NHL and $500 is $500.
And your jersey, which is about another 220 bucks retail value. That comes down. Here's the last backup goalie, or the emergency goalie was the Scott Foster one, and the Leafs only had 4 shots on this said backup, and he stopped them all.
Imagine saying to your parents and or really close family, by the way, I'm going to go
Gardner, there's going to be another tripping penalty.
Be send them a text message and be like, yeah, I'm going to go play NHL now. And the look on the loved one's face as it's like, what, you're joking?
Right, you're a daily Zamboni.
Yeah.
Zamboni driver by day.
As a big sister, the first thing I would say is, you're joking.
54 seconds of 5-on-3. 9.5 just over remaining. Yeah, I think Scott Foster was an accountant. Puck comes back. That was his day job. Puck goes back out. Now they work it to the middle. Here's Allison. Sends it back to the point. Oh, that tip player just about overcommitted. Now the Owls will wait at the line, realizing they have time. Back for Allison. Right on. Shot that sloughed there by Kutat, and this is going to come all the way back. Allison, 20 seconds in the 5-on-3. They'll send it back around. Chance again, not swatted. And they'll send it out front. Now they work it in. Robinson on the 5-on-4 now. Actually 8 seconds still on the 5-on-3. Tries to pour it across. Looking. Here's Byron. Nice backdoor play. Here's Robinson. Robinson sends it. Back in front. Robinson trying to poke up. Actually blows the tire. Gets back into the play. 5-on-4 now for 56 seconds. And here come a tip though they found on the outlet. Allison will hold the line. Rolls it back to the point. Great looking play. Sends it back across. Looking. Puck comes all the way down. Uchin in the goal has been solid. Big part of the reason why our team has been able to take the 2-1 lead. Puck comes up across. Now they'll drive it in. Up the window, Owl first after it. How do you give up basically that much real estate on the penalty kill? Back out here, Julius the shot. Oh, that hit McKenna Riley. Just about catapulted past Kusat. Brooklyn Riley is there. Yep, that's so tangled up in the corner trying to putt out the kill off the 5-on-3. And it's going to come all the way back. Looks at it here, Julius, and that does not work. Now back quickly. That worked it all the way around. Here as we have a quick play, McKenna Riley drops it off. She's looking for help. Drives it in. Putt is lobbed high in the air. 7:16 left here in the second period. Long lead play back for Byron. Works it in. 7 minutes remaining here. Julius off the side of the lane. That's going to work it. Works it back in. Trying to play this cracked ice. Now they work it back to the line. Another shot. That's stopped and held by Syracuse.
Is there a picture online of this jersey that he's wearing? Did they sew his name on it?
Yeah, I found a video. I'll show you during the intermission. Back off the corner. Now they settle it around. Here's a shot. That's going to be knocked away. Now they look it off the window. Back to the corner now. 31. Now they have an opportunity. All three APs have points tonight. Drives it in. Here's one of them. Drives it up the wall. Back in front. That looks like Christensen. Drives it away. Opportunity. And I'm just going to have a look here. Works it in. Yeah, that was Wachowski from Christensen. Works it in. Here's Wood. Yeah, all the APs have had points tonight. Works it in. Works it in. Another opportunity. Puck gets flipped back in. Sends it across. Another opportunity. Syracuse has had the face. 31 shots already. Were you? Oh, back out. I was calling the game off the monitor for a minute. Now they work it in. Zoom out a bit. Back out. Yeah, that's better. Puck comes in. Yeah, I was trying to call the game off the monitor. And it looked like overly large shot. You couldn't see it from a wide side. Puck comes now in front. They'll look at it. Scarf will play it. Waits behind the goal. Trying to work it through. Now they look at it all the way down. And back to play it. 4.5 to go here in the second period. Back in 31-20 the shots. Here's Tosh. Oh, Tosh would have won the race, but icing is icing. Here were 4:19 remaining. Big game. Chance for. Works it back in. Now they work it back to the line. Here's the great outlet feed. Back in front. Oh, Kusek got the left pad on that one. Now worked it all the way around. Now they work it in front. Quickly out there. Here's. I'm still floored that the Tips have given up 32 shots and we're not even out of the second period. There's another opportunity. Uchin will watch that go wide. Now they work it in. Another opportunity. This doesn't work. Here's Tosh. Sends it back to the corner. Another shot from the point. That gets blocked. Follow up. That doesn't go. Another shot. Swung on and ripped it wide. Another opportunity here. I'll take it. Here's the swat. Nice tap to the backboard there by Uchin. Sends it around. Now they work it back down. Trying to play it back to the middle. And they'll play this down here for Brooklyn Riley. 3:09 left. Works it into the corner. Now they work it down there. Trying to control. Taking across. They'll look for it up the seam. Taken away. Byron just about took that away. Now they work it through. Here's a chance there for Tashanti. She had the tying goal. Here's Bob. Moves it in. Now they wait around. Here's this opportunity. Back to the front. That does not work. Here is another opportunity. Swung on. Back for Tashanti. Works it back quickly in front. And I'll work this in for Uchin. She'll leave it sideways. Drives it in. Here off the wall, Bob. Trying to control it. Not a lot of space. Canvin cut that off. Up the window now. Comes through the seam. Drives it in. That's Nicolation. Back to did it. Lots of obstruction on the boards over there, trying to knock the puck out. 1:34 left here in the second period. As it's going to be controlled. Working it. Now around. That doesn't work. Another opportunity. Trying to go back to the point. This comes through. Might be a breakaway if Tuset doesn't cut it off. She will. And they'll flip it. Pass misses Wachowski. Back quickly. Another opportunity, and that's going to come quickly. So Wachowski in for Hunter Mason. It is going to be Uchin at the side of the net, and she has had a wonderful game here through 2 periods.
The Owls are playing great as a whole team.
Keeping it tight against the post. Works it in. Down to the middle here. We're just about through the second period. Now they work it in. Chance in front. This goes off a shin. 30 seconds. Now they work it back, and that's going to go in front there. Wrap around attempt. Oh, may have struck iron. And that's going to come all the way down. Icing. Oh, that one just about died at the end line. And they'll have a face-off to the right of Uchin. Uchin stopped 23 of 24. Kusev stopped 30 of 32 tonight. Back to the line. Here they come off the window. Just trying to hammer it in. Just comes out front. Not going to be knocked away. 6 seconds left. Back in just wide. Works it in. Brooklyn Riley there, and that's going to do it. Owls with a 2-1 lead after 40 minutes. Tashansky. And I not sure who got the second goal. But it is Tashansky with one of them for sure. And the Owls have a 2-1 lead after 40 minutes of play. We'll take a break here on Game Plan TV. Be back with the third. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages. It is a 2-1 lead for the Manitoba Greyhounds as we begin the third period of this hockey game. And basically, it's so weird. All the parents leave the rink, and then they all come back in unison once the puck drops. Here's a shot that's stopped by Uchin. This is going to work it all the way around. Shout out to Dennis Park doing the 50-50 tonight on behalf of the Manitoba Greyhounds. And this is going to be an offside at the blue line. Toronto Maple Leafs are losing to a backup goalie. Just another list. Emergency goalie. Just another thing to add on to the list of Leaf problems since 1968. Puck comes back. Now they work it around. Now they worked it. Here's Byron in the corner. Leaves it out front. Another opportunity. Nice swipe and a steal. Here's Oakley. Oakley works it around. 2-1 to score. Now they work it off the window. Here they come off the wall. It's a 2-on-1. They'll send it back out in front. Another shot. No, nice. Off the window and wide of Uchin's goal. Tries to work it. Trying to drive this in. We are just underway here in the third period. 2-1 Grey Owls in the lead. Here come the tips. Off the window now. Here's Brooklyn Riley. Riley leaves it. Drives it all the way around. Here's this chance again. They'll steal it out front. That doesn't work. Now on the back window. Here's Oakley. Oakley steals it. Tries to settle it all the way around. Michael Gill, Chad Erickson. The rest of our broadcast team trying to work this in. Now they have an opportunity. Tries to have a quick chance. Here's an opportunity for Canvin. Canvin will go back and they'll just tap it in. I'll be curious to see if Tips will just dump and chase it the rest of the way. By the way, your mic is on, Cat. Just fair warning. Now they work it around. They'll drive it into the corner. I do not know. Drives it back out. Chance to the middle. They'll look at it. Back in to the zone. Here with 17-19 to go in the third. They'll drive it back door. Now they work it. Tries to shimmy it here in a 2-1 deficit for the Tips. And I just see no urgency for a team that's down 2-1 in their last game of the year in danger. You want to talk about the Tips going for their 20th win tomorrow? While we have the other extreme of the potential of a 20th loss coming tonight. Now they work it in. This will come back. Trying to be controlled. Now they have an opportunity. Puck comes back in the middle. Now we get an opportunity. They'll shoot it all the way down. Here's Kusak to squeeze it. Yeah, there was one other backup goalie situation or emergency goalie situation that occurred. Now, to be frank, there's been a lot of emergency goalie situations. And yeah, there's been a lot of emergency goalie situations, but none of them have had to actually come in, really. We've had, you have a lot of goalies go down and the emergency guy gets stressed and he's on the bench and whatnot, but very rare occasion that he's had to come in. Puck comes all the way down here. They go to Jones. Jones around the boards. Now they leave it. She had the 2-1 goal, by the way, which I neglected and forgot in the intermission. My apologies. Drives it off. So Jones and Tashansky have the goals for the Owls, while Brent Schmidt has the goal for the Tips. Now they work it around. Works it in. Shot. This gets flipped. And it's going to go back in front. Other chances, they'll work it. McDonald around, and are we going to get a penalty? Yes, we are. That bad referee has his arm in the air. And it's going to be a tip penalty. Kelch is going to go. And all of a sudden the Tips don't know if they want the season over, but almost looks like it's a double minor. With a Kelch probably for head contact. That's the only thing that would probably amount to that. Drives it in. Now they play it across. Back out here with under 15 to go. Sends it in. Power play time for another 4 minutes. So the Owls will have a chance to push for sure some breathing room here in the line. That's 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Allison works it back into her own zone. She's going backwards because the look that she is getting does not favor what she wants to do. Now they have another look. Tips will gobble this one up. Nicely swatted off the stick. Here's a steal as this is Leninga back to get it. And now wait and right off more time. Brooklyn Riley tries to send it in. I'm not sure why Riley attempted to touch that puck, as she actually slowed down the momentum of that puck. 14 minutes just under to go in the third period. Michael J. Chad Erickson here on Game Time TV. They'll work it in. Now they worked it here. This chance to Shanty looking for a second of the night. And a rebound just went wide. Back in front. Wrap around. That's not going to work. 2 minutes, 19 seconds in the double minor to Taylor Kelch. Puck comes back. Wrap around out the window. And Kruzak will squeeze that and hang on. Now we're going to see what comes of it off the face-off. Quick update from TGOP. In Verdon, the Oilcaps have taken a 2-0 lead. And a goal has not been put on the board as of yet. We'll have a quick look, Verdon. Oh yeah, here it is. Hunter Kluche from Colton Cananti and Darren Disty. Works it back out. Now they worked it back off the corner. Here's the 2-on-1. They'll send it back to Cross. Here for Boff. Boff is shot short-handed. Uchin the rebound. She can't find it. Now she made the stop. And it's going to be traffic in front. Allie Uchin's been a very steadying force tonight, Kat.
She's done a great job.
And I have
both the goalies have done a great job for their teams.
Oh no.
Is that Wood, 44?
Yeah, Uchin will get up. 1:35 in the double minor. And now there's a 4-minute double minor to Kira Wood for presumably roughing at the side of the goal. Clock isn't moving now. This should take a few seconds off the next time. So it's a double minor to Wood. And Kelch is currently serving a double minor of her own. There's some chagrining going on from the grandstand referees as they do not agree with the call. Puck comes back. Here they come off the wall with Martin. Martin lets it. Martin. Oh, give it up. In fact, she did give it up. Back in front. Here's the backhander and the finish job by
wearing 14.
That's probably Witkowski.
I'll check in a second.
But we'll see here in a minute. We're going to double check.
That is Witkowski, like you said.
So Allie Witkowski.
All three of those ladies.
Yeah, they are flying. And now all of a sudden with about, didn't be an extended power play coming for the Tips, but now they're down by 2. Trying to work it in. Back to the corner now. Here's that opportunity. Clear it back to get it. The Tips look gassed. Now 2 defensemen ran into each other. Not sure what that was all about. And they'll roll it all the way around. Michael Deal, Tad Erickson. Allie Witkowski has a goal for the Grey Owls AP tonight. Couple points as well for Christensen and for the other AP player.
Shavers.
And now we're going to have, is this another Owl penalty? Yes, it is. It's going to be a full minute 50 on the 5-on-3 in a minute. Back to the line. Now they work it through. Here's Bryn Schmidt. Schmidt looking, fires it just wide. I don't know if she was trying to get the bounce off the board. Now it's a 5-on-3 for a minute 50. And the Owls will send it down. Back to get, oh no, Nicolation wins the race down the ice. Not sure how that happened on a 5-on-3. Puck comes up the ice, they'll work it in. You're off the window. Driving it back to the corner at Brooklyn Riley. Minute 27 on a 5-on-3. Back to Cross. There's a shot. Oh, that's in high over top. And now there's 122 in the minor to this latest 5-on-3. Wood, who is the assisted double minor, is in the box for a minute 56 now. Back to the corner now. They work it 5-on-3 the other way. Bryn Schmidt looking backdoor. Pass misses their own player. Back to Cross. The passes just aren't on the tape. And I'm not sure how that happened on a 5-on-3 from time to time. Puck comes back. Here's a steal. Just about lost it at the line. Had to do a ballerina dance to keep the puck in. Now one of the Tips just knocked over. Now they play across ice. Here's Oakley. Oakley, hammer time, a shot by the defenseman there. Schmidt is there involved in the play. This goes wide of the net. Alice trying to get it out to the line in Brooklyn Riley. Riley looking. Riley the shot. That one I think hit Uchin on the way by. Puck comes back in. 32 seconds in the 5-on-3. Back to the line now, work it. Little too passive on this 5-on-3 for my liking, down by 2. Back up in front. Here's another shot. That gets blocked. Back in front now. Here's Schmidt. Schmidt the shot. Oh, that's stopped by Uchin. Nice stop there. Back in front again. Back to the line here. 9 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Passes back to the point. Brooklyn Riley looking. Back to the line. Here's Schmidt over top. Whistle goes. I don't want to sound disrespectful in any way, but if that last 2-minute sequence doesn't sum up the tip season, I don't know what does. Yeah, 5-on-3, not an awful lot of opportunities. Very, I don't know, passive on a 5-on-3 when you're down by 2. Back to the middle now. 9:10 left here in regulation. It goes back to the middle. Trying to wait for it. Here's Martin. Rolls it back across. They'll set it up. McDonald backdoor. Now there's another unit out here which is moving the puck. Back for McDonald. 8 seconds left in the double minor. Back to the line. We'll play 5-on-5 in a minute. Holds it in at the blue line. Shot. That's deflected right on. And Uchin says, I got that one too. On the 36th offering from the Tips. Uchin takes a look behind her at the clock. Getting closer. Back out. Now they worked it around. Puck comes out. Now it's Mateo Robinson can't hold the line. Tries to sum it up. Oh, that was a contact play in the head that's going to be called. I think the Owls are going right back to the penalty kill. Or is Tosh going to go?
Yeah.
I'm not sure they got that right, but anyway. She's saying, what am I supposed to do? She's holding my head. And is there another penalty coming? Is the door still open?
A bench. I think for...
This might be a double minor. So Brooklyn Riley will sit and she'll slam the door.
I think it might be a bench.
Gotta be careful, this isn't a 10. So it is toss, so it's 2-10. So 10 minutes for Brooklyn Riley. Actually, no, it's just a 2 to Brooklyn Riley. So it's a 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes. Oh dear. Puck comes down. Into the corner, 1:47 left. Both penalties expire at the same time. 8:06 remaining. You know, I don't blame her for yelling at the officials, and I think they got it wrong. But bottom line, you can't yell at the officials, regardless whether they made the right or wrong call. Back to the corner. Here they come off the wall in front. That's a dump down. This might be a 3-on-5 opportunity. Martin hustles down there. Martin cut it off. She gets upended. There's not a penalty there because she fell on her own. And now you have two players coming up the ice. It's a 4-on-2. How that play stayed onside was excellent. Back out. Here now for 7.5 to go in the third period of a 3-1 game. 57 seconds. In the 5-on-3. Trying to play this back across. Now they worked it all the way down and this comes back in.
The Owls are slowing it to play down.
Yeah, they're slowing it down for sure. Here's the steal. Box got a breakaway. 3-on-5. Oh, she put it over the top of the net. I don't think she realized how much time she had. She could have walked in another couple feet. Instead, she put that one over the crossbar. I understand what she's thinking. They're probably behind me, chasing me down, so I may as well get something off. Puck comes out. Now they hold it in. Here's this quick opportunity. Going to leave it there now. 14 seconds in this 5-on-3. Now they worked it down. 7 seconds to go. 3-1 to score in favor of the Owls. And I just realized they didn't put the 3-1 goal on. Puck comes back. 6:19 remaining. Bob had that 3-on-5 opportunity. Now she'll lead the rush. Onside, followed up, great play right to the net. Slows it down. McDonald trying to take a swipe at it, and goalie will make the stop. They're in Uchin. So we're going to see what happens. Face off to the right, just under 6 minutes remaining. Now as they work it all the way around. The Lightning, by the way, losing to Arizona 4-3. That's bad news for the Jets. Leafs fell 6-3. Sabres beat the Penguins 5-2. Puck comes out. Here's another shot. That's right on net. Pittsburgh has to make their way to Washington for a game tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock in the morning. Whoever scheduled that, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Rangers beat the Sharks 3-2. Canadians shut out the Senators. Washington loses to New Jersey, but the story in that team is Ovechkin getting his 700th goal. The only 2 goals for Washington. Nashville, Columbus are tied at 3. And Tampa losing to Arizona. Jets, by the way, falling 4-2. Foul behind 3-0, made it 3-2, had a chance to come back. And then a goal by Sean Couturier iced it off before the empty net. And that's where we stood there. Now they have an opportunity. Works at it. Here's an opportunity. That's to be offside. I think puck went in and came out. So they'll bring the puck outside. 4:29 remaining. Works it in. Here's a steal by the Tips. I'll send it out. Off. Moves it in. I've surmised it, but the Tips just don't have enough offense to get by. Lost a lot of goals out of their lineup the last number of years. Defense isn't necessarily as strong as in previous years to override that. Lots of offense. Here's Tashansky right back in. This is going to come all the way down. Robinson back to get it. Good news is for the Tips, they got Mateo Robinson back and skating it close to 100% here for the playoffs. That will be doing for them on Thursday night. Against an opponent yet to be determined. Puck comes down. Here's Martin. Rolls it in at the Tip. Empty blade to the point tomorrow afternoon. It'll be the Blaze. Could be the Blizzard and an outside chance of it being the polar ice. Now they work it in. Here's the steal. Great opportunity. That does not work. Now we're on the wall. Here's Byron. Just pushed to the backboard. Now they'll work it in. Back quickly. Trying to settle it. This does not work, and it's going to be Robinson behind the net. Sends it out front. Looking. Here's the shot. That's stopped by Cusack. Uchin in position. And looking solid for a victory. Still 2:46 left, so that could change.
Kuzak's doing a great job too herself.
Pardon me?
Sarah Kuzak's doing a great job too.
Yeah, she faced 41. So she stopped 38 of 41 tonight. The one goal she was completely undressed by Witkowski. The other ones I'm not so sure about. Puck comes down. It's going to be an offside as the puck comes out. Now one of the Owls slow to get up. And we'll have an offside. Slow to get up there was Gardner again. Yeah, she's teaching a couple of those. Now they work it in. They'll work it back out. That's going to be...
Coaches are letting the APs have a lot of playing time, which is nice.
Yeah. Quick update from TGOP in Verdun. It is now 2-2. The Blues have scored 2 late goals to tie the game. That's not good. And we'll have a chance here to tell you that it was Mitchell Joss and Josiah Vanderhoof for minute 3 apart. Cut them back. We're in the final 2 minutes. This comes out. Here's Rakowski. Back to the corner. Sends it away. This does not bounce off the boards. Kuset gets another one. I'd imagine we'll attempt to talk to Hallie Uchin about this victory. Maybe we'll also squeeze in Tashansky and maybe Allison Canvin. Someone we haven't talked too much this year. Puck comes down. Here's another opportunity. McDonald moving in. Bottom of the face-off. Can't get the shot off. It's blocked. Now they work it back into the corner. Tries to send it down here for Robinson. Up the wall, and this comes all the way around. We're in the final minute 25 of the game. Tips have 37 shots, 1 goal to show for it. Owls have 3 on 42. And the AP did an admirable job tonight, filling in. But comes down for me in a late lightning. And they'll work it through. Here's Keurig. Instead of playing in Warren today, a possible game 4. It is now a call up to Junior. Puck comes back. Wood looks a little shaken up. She'll get on her horse. Try to get back into the play. 48 seconds. Puck comes down. Tips pulling the goalie down 3-1. It's going to be icing. Problem is the Tips cannot find jumper cables for this offense. It's been stagnant. It's been 1 or 2 goals and then giving up 5 or 6 and you lose 6-2 every single time. It's just never all come together for one game. Here the shot. Uchin just wants to put an exclamation mark on this one. And we'll make stop number 37. Owls have a long way to go though, too. Let's not kid ourselves. They will come into the playoffs as the number 6 seed, and we're going to have a timeout taken by the Tips. And Ryan Armakowski wants to talk to his troops. I don't necessarily understand this one. I mean, I highly doubt you're going to get 2 goals in 30.5 seconds. Stranger things have happened.
I mean, like if they played like the Blues did yesterday, 9 seconds a goal. Possible.
Possible, given the face-off is right where you want it to be, 2 6 attackers. After 2 periods now at TGOP, and it's 2-2. Now they worked it down. Off to the corner here, the shot to the empty net, they score. And it's going to be Byron. Should all but decided here with 20 seconds left. So we're going to have two ends of the spectrum. One team with 20 wins, another with 20 losses. I don't think I've ever seen that before in the same year. No disrespect intended. Puck comes back. Just a matter of facts. Not going to come down and not going to do it. We'll watch the handshake between these two. I will watch in our interviews as well here while we have the opportunity. We'll go with Uchin.
Who's number 7? She looks a little bit sore for the Tips.
Pardon me?
Who's number 7 for the Tips?
Amelia Martin.
She looks a little bit sore.
Yeah, she's over there. Anyway, we'll have the post-game show. We'll attempt to talk to Karsten at Croatian. Sorry here. Karsten at Croatian, Allison Canvin, and Hallie Uchin. Post-game show will come up next. 4-1 the final. Uchin stopping 37. Yeah, and that's one of the done deal. Tips will be 4-20 going into the playoffs. You're watching it on Game Time TV, and we'll be back with the third period and post-game show actually coming up. Mr. Jeffrey is actually repping this game today. He just came over to have a little bit of a powwow. But anyway, it is a 4-1 final score, and a post-game show comes up next on Game Time TV.